At the end of the day, Albertans will assess this federal government and its commitment to prosperity and unity by how it acts. And so I made that very clear to the Prime Minister, whether it is on fiscal stabilization, a kind of equalization rebate to Alberta, or on the completion of Trans Mountain, on avoiding job-killing duplicate regulations, or any number of issues. We need to see action. A number of these issues are quite urgent. For example, the Tech Frontier Mine deadline for approval is February 28th. That would create 10,000 jobs, $70 billion in revenue for governments to pay for healthcare and education, and they've been waiting now for 8 years for approval. So the next few weeks will be critical in determining the seriousness of this federal government to respond to the deep and legitimate concerns in Western Canada.
Do you leave here optimistic? Do you leave here optimistic, pessimistic?
Realist. How about realistic?
Has it changed from where you walked in?
I'm somebody who always tries to be hopeful. That's hard for a lot of Albertans now who've been out of work for 4 years. But at least we have a federal government that is, the Prime Minister was willing to listen to our case and indicate an openness on a number of issues. For example, on fiscal stabilization, where our position's been endorsed by all 13 provinces and territories. The Prime Minister said that Finance Minister Morneau is open to changes that would reflect a fair deal for Alberta and Saskatchewan, as well as Newfoundland, on Bill C-69, which we think will be a very serious problem for major job-creating projects, not just in oil and gas. While the Prime Minister is not going to move to repeal the bill as we would prefer, he did agree to work with us on its application, on the regulations, and on the project list. And so on a number of issues, he's indicated an openness, and we appreciate that, but we will be continuing to push our vital economic interests with vigor, because Alberta's interests are Canada's interests. We contributed over $600 billion to the rest of the country since 1960. Even during this long recession we've gone through, we've been contributing $20 billion net to the rest of the Federation every year. We need a strong Alberta economy to prosper nationally, and the Prime Minister said he understands that.